team. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ray McLeod on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a 1st down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the give, it's Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. On 2nd down, Penix. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get two hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have himself a pick. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A huge play there on the screen pass. It's a gain of 34. A first down throw for Prescott. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do the guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 14, Falcons 3. Brendan Aubrey to kick.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Mooney in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Prescott on first down. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
That one is caught by Mooney. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Throwing now, Penix on first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Falcons 3.
Third and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
That's good for the Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown Falcons. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and short. Prescott trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, which that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Dak to throw. A minute 57 to go in this 1st half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here is Penix. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st down, it's Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On play action, Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all. They put Pickens in motion. Again, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his run.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They put Pickens in motion. Throwing is Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. On 2nd down, Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold.
And this one is blocked. Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score Cowboys 17, Falcons 16.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Prescott now.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And this one is blocked. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Working across the field, he's got London. he will score. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. On is Coot for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Prescott. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw is Prescott. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll run it. And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
That one, take it in. Drake London, touchdown Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And he's going to go down, a sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. To throw is Penix. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Atlanta.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. Whoa! Robinson, a 1st down and more. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep...
That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Prescott. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's Dak to throw. The ball comes out. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
To the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish an offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Dak to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to come up with a late turnover